This performance is titled Dogged, Dawning. Syrian civil defense, white helmets. Give, gift, give. Struggling to train a dog. Sit, it, sit down, sit down, sit down. Down, boy. In April, just after my birthday, I was in Athens with classmates, walking the city as a group with a guide. We enter a mostly vacated building, in which the owner had made a few empty offices available to artists as studios. Vacated offices. Two of us joined the guide in taking the stairs, clambering up along wrought iron banisters and undertook the elevator. The guide opened a window on the 8th floor, out of which a ladder bridges to a higher terrace. She promises a view, a horizon, so with her I shuffle like a slug, round after round, of a 5-meter ladder, stiff, erect, across the drop of 8 or 9 stories. Bending and curving without weight. I mean, this steel ladder I ascended on my hands and knees, not fingers and toes, and I wept in an embarrassing way when a pair of sunglasses rose from my face to the courtyard. They were Yoji Yamamoto from decades ago. A gift from a friend. Pavement. Snap. I worry about caring too much about material possessions, you know. Who needs so much stuff? Let it go, right? But I stood on this roof that was literally or reportedly raised with profits gambled from sex trafficking and crude oil by Nazi sympathizers, corporations of the lubricated 80s who no longer occupied the building. Athens at my feet. Standing on my 2 hind legs, I'm resting on the roof. But another cry rises from the classmate, afraid of heights, that we left at the base of the ladder. The rest of our class had packed into an elevator and fell down the shaft from the excessive weight. A 3-floor drop, I'm not joking. Clouds of dust, clenched teeth, shaken faith in technology and security, reflective white helmets. They're now in a cafe, my classmates, a cafe around the corner, shaken. They might return to our Airbnb. My classmate leaves us to join them. So the base of the ladder is unmanned. It's me and the guide. It's me and the guide. The sun is in my eyes, and I only want to look up and out. I don't yet want to descend. Descending, double-chinned and nervous in a downward gaze. Blood rushing to the head and hands as we crawl down, shoulders below, loins, descending across a ladder. But I do descend. We do descend. Me and the guide. We don't hurry to join the rest of our group, but there's inevitable gravity to our descent. Always use protection. We both stop to take a shit on the 5th floor, because those bathrooms are maintained and clean. Our shitting intermission extends as they guide me around the corner. These are the officers of Golden Dawn, ultra-nationalist Greek fascists. I actually comb my fingers through my hair as the guide tells me about the floor periodically growing to light with Greek men in suits, golden-dawned fascists, touching hands, converging, reportedly. We don't touch the doorknobs, nor the door, nor the sign, nor the wood. Touch wood. You want all my love, my devotion. You want my love and soul, right on the line. I have no doubt that I could love you forever. The only trouble is you really don't have the time. Temporary touching, contemporary thought. Donate, give, acquire. You've got one night only, that's all you have to spare. One night only, let's not pretend to care. One night only, come on, big baby, come on. One night only, we only have till dawn. Time possesses me. You own me. I'm thinking about the drag of organization and gravity of valuing, possessing life and objects, possessing agency. Gravity needs mass. My choice of desktop background is a tiled image which features two large English sheepdogs. One is standing on two hind legs, the other two paws resting on a wooden fence. You know the one. He's on all fours. What are they looking at off camera? I don't believe in pets, but I like pictures of animals. Theodore Adorno recounts a dream in which he becomes the music teacher of a high school and celebrates with a ball, dancing and kissing, tongue-kissing a big dog in formal dress. Donna Haraway takes an Australian Shepherd dog companion, Cayenne, to Z.G. Scott, an animal chiropractor with magic hands. Haraway writes about animal relationships and value-added commodities and adds, "No one could convince me that this practice reflects bourgeois decadence at the expense of my other obligations. Some relationships are zero-sum games, and some are not. But a central fact shapes the whole question. Rights to health and family-making practices are heavily capitalized and stratified for dogs as well as for humans." End quote. I sat at a Christmas dinner with 3 gay couples. One of the 6 monologues about progress, equal rights for gays, gay marriage. I asked their reasons for advocating. After all, rights to health and family-making practices are heavily capitalized and stratified. They joke about others equating their love, their marriage, their relationships to fucking and marrying dogs. And another dinner guest adds some humor about daddies, bears and otters as animals, rhetoric, didactic, barking. A friend in Lombok works at an art auction house and triumphed through the pressure of offer Secret Santa by finding adorable French bonbons at Dover Street Market. She also told me about buying a new outfit for her dear friend Dan's bogey companion Mansfield. "Oh, Prince Mansfield, Merry Wolfmas." I tell her, "I'm thinking about buying a new Prada coat made of horse. There's horsehair to comb. Hey, you gotta comb an English sheepdog every week of shit piss debris from their hair. Their shoulders sit lower than their loins. They need a thorough brushing of 1 to 3 hours a week. Otherwise, the hair can become matted and painful as their mobility changes and the hair tears, the skin tears. This horsehair coat is the same cut as the Prada coat I have, just a different animal skin. Fred Moulton looked me in the eyes, saying that I would get stabbed on the street for my Prada coat. I can't forget Fred Moulton falling down the stairs he was descending with us. All mass, all gravity, I can't forget Fred Moulton in a film with Wu-Tang called Girl Talk. I remember seeing it in the high school music classroom of Amsterdam's Cygnus Gymnasium. Fred spinning joyously in slow motion, while Josiah Wise sings a song called Girl Talk. The lyrics note that talk between girls, that species, is based on gossip and fashion. Like new coats, bonbons, sunglasses, dog fat, being catty, being bitches. But the sweetest part of girl talk is about their men. What about other species communicating beyond comprehension? Across economic margins, political ideologies of celebrating and grouping raised voices, meaning something other than what you say. Spiraling, Fred Moulton draped in a maroon cape, twirling, covered in crystals and beads. The beads make me think of British punk band X-Ray Specs. I can't do anything, they sing. Hitting back at freedom. Freedom tried to strangle me with my plastic copper beads. So hitting back at freedom with my pet rat. Moaning out that I can't do anything, listing things. I can't. I think about punk's attitude to society. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. I know I'm thinking about Fred Moulton on the performance of blackness, civil society. I think about blackness, elevator, falling down, confines, and gender, and sexuality, and economic backgrounds. And I think about military exclusion zone, media spotlighting, of friends donating to the white helmets, of mixed political agendas, of branding exercises, of the real Syrian civil defense. And then I remember being shown videos of corpses in body bags, children in bags, crying out in grief, whelping, specimen species, matted hair, combing, cracking skin, bending, burning, bombing. The English shepherd dog is white and grey and large, and is characteristically predisposed to gently herding human children, choice to reproduce, choice to breed, choice to make additions, is controlled not by owners, but by national, international, global relations. What permission am I waiting for? What permission am I waiting for?
One night only, one night only, there's nothing more to say. One night only, world's getting away.
I have a challenge.